Alright, what is up you guys, Dirty Fargo here, and we're on the Minevoid FTB Server, on the Direwolf20 pack, and I've done so much since the last video. I've just been addicted to this pack and playing on the new 1.64 mods, 1.6.4 mods, and yeah, I have a lot to show you and a lot to talk about, but first, you might notice that I am a wither, or wither skeleton, as you can see, and that's because I don't seem to take wither damage from when I fight other wither skeletons. I don't take wither damage because of the Morph mod. So my theory is that hopefully this will really help when fighting this guy over behind me when I create him, the wither boss. I'm just on by myself right now, but I'm pretty prepared. Like, I've got, all this stuff. I've got all this stuff ready to go. I've got potions, I've got a notch golden apple, which should, I don't remember the exact effects it gives, but I think it's pretty damn good. I've got milk just in case the wither effect does happen. I think that will neutralize it. I've got this nice bow, that's pretty fast. I'm getting used to shooting with the Tinker's bows though, so I'm not very good at it still. But yeah, instant health 2, and then regeneration for 2 minutes, regeneration for 22 seconds. And I've got 4 extra hearts, as you can see, because I've got these 4 extra heart canisters as well. I don't have my backpack on me. I only have what I need to fight on me. I have all my good tools back at home. Why is my head spinning? Did you see that? Anyways, yeah. So I think I'm ready to go. I'm really scared. I had a bad experience when I was testing live streaming and fighting the wither. Let's do it. We're far away from everything. I got up on the nether by using ender pearls, and I created a portal. If we look on our map here, no, that's the blaze farm. Ender thermic pump up here. Here it is. Way down and portal. Because there's a way down there too, and I'll show you that in a bit. But there's actually a way down from the up in the bedrock that I found after I ender pearled through the bedrock. So yeah. But I made a portal there just in case you for some reason didn't have a way down, because that's how it normally is. You're not supposed to have a way down once you get up on the bedrock here. I'll show you what happened though. I know exactly how it happened. Okay. So let's fight him. I'm super scared. I don't know a good strategy. Like, I've never got a good strategy for fighting these guys. I can't fly though as the wither skeleton, so that's why it's like, do I want to use it? But because I don't know. I have all these other morphs. Like, I totally need squid ready to go, but yeah, I have firebat ready to go in case I need to fly for some reason. Fail. Oh, that looked like it was going to give me back a regular skeleton head, and I was going to be pissed. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my lord. The shitty thing about these arrows is, well, I get them back, but luckily these arrows do a decent amount of damage. I'm just trying to keep moving while shooting the arrows so he doesn't hit me. He's not wither affecting me though, which is amazing because it's really protecting me. I haven't lost like a single heart yet. Oh my god. I didn't lose a single heart. And I only used 1 potion. Wow. And I got it, finally I got a division sigil, whatever you call them. My armor's like, I see, you get absorption. Man, those golden apples are helpful. Takes takes like a stack of gold or something though, or it takes 8 times 9 gold, so 72 gold, to make these apples. But hey, look at all this shit that I got with it. Like that's worth it. Sweet though, like it didn't give me the wither effect. I want to go collect my arrows if I can. Oh, 51, so I'm only missing 8 arrows. With this absorption and stuff, I should have really fought 2. I have another wither, but I didn't really know how this fight was gonna go, so but I could have definitely fought 2 withers out of that 1 golden apple. Yeah, I totally need some sort of magnet, because then all the arrows will come into me and I won't have to worry about this, and I just have unlimited arrow shooting basically. Because the arrows don't disappear, obviously. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I can't believe I found it, and I got back every single arrow. Yes, and I got a nether star. What I need the nether star for, I'll show you in a second, but I'm gonna use it for... I do want a portal gun. It's a hard decision. I think I'll probably use it for a modifier first, because now you might have noticed that I gained a morph when I killed that boss. I don't know if you did notice, but I totally see it shows up on this one that you get the wither effect, helper. It shows up on the wither skeleton though. It doesn't actually show up, and you have to have mob ability patching turned on in the configs to be able to get that wither protection effect. Anyways, I can morph into the wither now. Sweet, because we have wither boss morphs enabled. So yeah, now I'm gonna be pretty... Oh, does he have resistance too? Or is that... No, that's just for my apple. But yeah, so he has wither protection, and he can fly, and he has fire protection too? Yeah. Fire protection, flight, strength. I think that one with the zombie is strength, and yeah. Sweet. So I'm gonna delete one from my favorites and add that one. So I'm gonna delete the wither skeleton, one from my favorites there, and then I'm gonna add the wither boss to my favorites. And I'm gonna totally look at myself in third person. Nice. This is awesome. Let's go back towards home, and I can show you the way down and stuff. It'd be so sweet if you could like shoot the gas balls and stuff. But I think that this mod is OP, and I hope that they do make it harder to work towards this stuff, towards getting these morphs. But man, so cool if you could be able to like shoot the fireballs and stuff. I look pretty badass too. I'm not gonna be able to fit through the way down though, not in this morph. But with this morph, I'll be able to just kill other withers like no problem. I figure. Especially with how easy that one went, Oh, there it is. Like, this is as low as I get to the ground. Yeah, so I'm pretty tall. This is as low as, like I guess I'm just like as tall as the portal. I don't even know if I could fit through there. So what happened here, I made the rest of the way down, but what happened here, I think... I didn't witness it, but there was a gravestone right here, and we have graves turned on from open blocks, I believe. Yeah, it's from open blocks. So when you die, it makes a gravestone where you died. And when it makes the gravestone, I guess it replaces whatever block that was there before, and replaces it with a gravestone sometimes. Anyways, there's a gravestone right here instead of a bedrock. So I'm guessing somebody died trying to ender pearl up here. Or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't me who died up here, though. So, I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, so that's how that happened. But now it's kind of cool. We have, like, an actual way up and down from this bedrock roof. So, it's a good spot to fight withers because, they can't destroy anything up here. And you kind of have an open playing field for dodging them and moving around and stuff like that. So... yes, let's go back into the overworlds. I think we're going to spawn at Dom's place from this portal, though. Yep. This is Dom's place. He's got some nice stuff going on, but I'm not going to show that until the end of my video. I think I do want to show Dom's stuff and everyone else's. Well, because they're having trouble recording on the server right now. I think Gator is going to record more. I think Lewis is going to try to record once he gets a microphone. But right now, I'm like the only one who's releasing videos, so I think I can just go around and show everyone else's stuff too. Because they build some really cool stuff, the stuff that I wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't think of building. So, not even that. They went a different way with the mod pack than I did. I've got different things done than they have done, so it's interesting to show, you know what I mean? Okay, so I have a lot to talk about now in like relation to my base, but just let me get my stuff back equipped and put all this stuff away here. Don't mind the ugly ass building. I'll explain it, and I'll explain that everything that's going to be happening. So just be right back, and I'll throw this stuff in a chest. Alright, I think I've got all my stuff back now, back on me, because I had it off because of the wither fight, obviously. I have my backpack and all my stuff, but first, since it's nighttime, I'll start by showing you, well, I have the sleeping bag, and you can actually sleep, at any, I'll leave the bed because I don't want to actually sleep there, but you can actually click it, right-click it, and sleep at any point wherever you are, even midair. But the thing is, it's weird, like if you noticed, I don't know if this is a bug, this is probably a bug, when I click it, I notice, this is the first thing I notice when I use it, when I click it, if you notice, now my nanosuit body armor is in the spot that the sleeping bag was in, and the sleeping bag actually fell out of my inventory, and I picked it back up. So, that was like weird, right? I was like, why does that happen? So, then I stuck the sleeping bag in my chest armor slot. Is it doing it right now? Yeah, it just did it. And you'll notice it vanished, and it's on the ground below me. Right there. But also, it made it day. I slept just there. But yeah, so it sleeps, and when you just put it in your armor slot like that, I don't know if that's a bug or how it's supposed to be or what. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe you could just wear this all the time. No, yeah, that'd be cool though. If you could just wear this all the time and then like, just wear the sleeping bag and then like whenever it's, nighttime it auto sleeps. That would be sick. That would be cool, open blocks. I could probably look that up in the config. It might actually have an option. So, Nether Star, what to do with it, Well, first I'll talk to you about the fact that this building is going to be changed, and I'm just coming up with like a design for how I want it to be, but I just wanted to have like a home and like an outline to work with. So I used a filler and stuff to create this outline with this fitted abyssal stone, which is created from this. I'll show you how I made it. It's kind of cool because I had it auto making for me. But anyways, I get so off track. So yeah, this is just a frame. I used the stencil, or not the stencil, the building guide, and all that. And I'm going to be playing with some different designs and all that, and making it look really nice. But for now, I just wanted a home to start putting all my machines in and all that stuff, instead of just having it all messy outside. So I did that. But also, what I've done is I've got some really good tools. I've got like a manolin, and what else was it? And paper sword, I think, or quartz. No, that's quartz that's attached to it. I don't remember. Anyways, it does 7.5 hearts of damage. It could be better. I don't know. I liked it, the lifesteal option. So that took up a whole, modifier. It would have been nice to have extra sharpness instead of that lifesteal. I'm not sure if that was the best decision. But now we're going to be able to upgrade it one more time with more nether stars. So that's pretty sweet. I've got a pick that's, pretty good. The writable just means that I, used paper, for one of the pieces. And that adds an extra modifier. So, yeah, this pick isn't good. This is one of my old picks. This is maybe the pick you saw in my last video, and it's the pick I brought to fight the Wither because I didn't want to lose one of my good ones. And then I got the excavator, which is pretty good. Diamond tip, and for all these they have cobalt heads, because I've heard that that's the best for tools, because it's the fastest, right? So and then these all got diamond tips, and then they got manulin rods, I guess. This I know I used a cobalt. I know I used a cobalt head, but I used manulin. Like I think it was the large plate that I used manulin. Yeah, and so it has the manulin tips there on the hammer, and then you know it's got haste for speed, luck for fortune, and that's about it. I think that's all my tools. This just has like I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about what short bows are the best. I made mine with I think it was cactus and paper and just normal string. I think I know I made it with there was paper in there, but oh no, it's auto repair. That's why it has the green. Yeah, I think I just made it with. But I looked up some stuff on the internet when I did make it. But this thing never runs out, and these arrows are pretty good. I think they're what I made out of cactus, maybe. But yeah, it does quite a bit of damage. Okay, so the bow itself does 0.5 hearts, and I think that has to do with melee and not actual arrows. So the arrows are what we have to look at, and they do 10 hearts. Holy shit, right? Short bow attack 10 to 20 hearts. I don't know what that base attack and short bow attack. So is that with like a normal bow and then versus a short bow? Because anyways, it did work pretty well against the Wither. So I got lots of quartz on it to make them sharp. So I got 10 hearts of damage. So these are my beautiful, beautiful arrows that have made all the difference. But it's like, what do I want to add this modifier to, you know? Like, this could use some more sharpness, and then I'll have, like, maybe a separate sword for looting. Because then I could add, more quartz to this and make this, like, a full kill sword. And then have another sword that will get, like, full looting, so, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's an option. I don't really want to upgrade I'm going to upgrade everything. But what's the most important right now? Probably my hammer. Is this even the right one? Because I know it glitched and I had 2 all of a sudden one time. And so for a while I've had 2 hammers? No, they're exactly the same. Okay. So, if I did upgrade this, I'd want to make it faster. Because I think I already have the most lapis you can put on it. So, I'm just scared to use my single nether star because it's such a good thing. So let's look up the uses for it to make sure that we're not really missing out. Gravity gun. Don't know exactly what that is. Let's add a modifier to this because I've never done this before, so I've kind of been wanting to. Oh yeah, and I did I talk about my axes? I didn't. Okay, so let's add this and let's see what happens. Okay, so okay, I just added a freaking wither star to my hammer. Okay, so let's get some redstone. Because I want it to be faster. I'm sick of how slow it is. Give me all the things. I haven't even talked about my AE system yet. There's just so much to talk about in this episode. That's why I want to just get the things that I want to get done in the episode first, so I can talk about the rest of the stuff that's already been completed. Okay. Upgraded. Nice. So now it's fully as fast as it can be, I believe. I just want to test it, you know? Oh. Hello, mister. Okay. I just really want to test it. What I want to test it on more than anything, though, is obsidian. Because that's where it matters. Well, not that it really matters now, because I don't really need to mine obsidian. Never really thought of that. I have a lot of obsidian. I hate the bat morph is really buggy right now, so you always get caught like that. It's really bad. In either of the bats, the fire bat or the whatchamacallit. I think there's like an obsidian here for me to mine. It's not like a big group of obsidian, I don't think, but yep. You can check out how fast it is. Is it really that slow? Still? Obsidian's just never worth mining, I don't think. I think it's just always a pain in the ass. Why am I getting lag? Well, it is faster than before, but it's definitely not that much faster. For obsidian anyways. It'll be faster for stuff like cobalt and ardite. That takes like a decent amount of time to mine, but not half as long as obsidian. Okay, I'm morphing into Dirty Fargo to get out of here. I do apologize, but I'm just gonna go on short just to make sure that you guys don't get any, just to try to reduce the lag, because my computer seems to be lagging quite a bit. Anyways, it might be the server? Not sure. No, it's my computer. Anyways. Okay, so I've done a bunch of farms. I don't remember if you've seen this one, but it's changed a bunch since you've seen it anyways. So we've got, I've got every farm you need pretty much in this spot. I don't have potatoes, but I figured I don't need potatoes. Why? Why would I want potatoes? Anyways. So I got melons, I got pumpkins, I got wheat, and I got sugarcane and carrots. Some more melons over there. So these are Industrial 2 crops, and what they allow you to do is they allow you to just right-click and not have to replant. So as you can see, there's still some like remnants of sugarcane seeds in there. And also, you don't have to place sugarcane right beside water, which is really cool. So same deal with like anything, you know, with the melons, you don't have to replant them. Same with the wheat even, you just click it and there's still some seeds in there. And there you go. If you're harvesting for seeds, this is probably not the best way to go, I would guess, because you seem to get way less seeds, you know, but you get all the crops you need, which is kind of cool. I don't have the like an auto farm set up for this, but I just really needed melons, which I found in an abandoned mine shaft for the instant health potions, and I didn't need pumpkins, but I figured I would eventually, or carrots. Definitely need sugarcane and wheat though. We need wheat for these two things. So these are just little cow farms. I'm just auto killing them right now. I don't have a auto killing thing set up. And the breeder's turned off right now because I don't want any more, but if I were to turn it on, they would start to breed, and we won't see the breeding because I have my particles turned off, but you will see XP. Yeah, see, it's flowing out through those tubes there. We're on 1.0.8, by the way, the newest version. And it flows into this XP tank there. So these vacuum hoppers are really cool, but they're buggy. But they vacuum up XP. If I just turn my NEI off, but they vacuum up XP, and you can choose the XP output. I have it set to the bottom one, and the item output I have set to the back one because the item output's the blue one. But you can choose where you want them to output and stuff, and they work just like they kind of suck up items. Like for instance, if I were to throw this redstone down right there, it would go in there, and then you'll see it. You should see it go through here. You should. if everything's working fine. Oh, there, it's coming now. See, that's what I mean, they're a little buggy. It took a while for it to send through. But, yeah. So, I'm just manually killing them when there's too many of them now. But let's turn that off again. Did I turn it off again? Yeah. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I auto-collect the drops from when I killed them, and I also collect the XP. And this ender chest, which you'll see all along the place, is connected to my AE system at home, which I'll be showing you in a bit. So this all goes just into my chests, you know, all this stuff automatically. So we got this as well, which is a rancher, and it automatically shears these sheep, and so we're getting, you know, like free wool for life. Unlimited, and we just got a breeder here as well that's turned off just for when we need more. I just don't want it gets pretty crazy pretty fast, so you can't leave it for too long. I might have to get some auto circuitry to like leave it on for just long enough to produce enough sheep. That would be cool. And then turn the other one on for just long enough to kill just enough sheep to leave some to rebreed. But anyways, that's a cool idea for the future. I do like the sandy brick. So yeah, we've got, you know, leather and steak and wool, which is really helpful. Stop freezing my water. Lewis built this. This is a gravestone site for whenever someone crashed the server. So far so good for me, but Tiny and Dom have crashed it. I probably did crash it too. They just, I don't remember. They just don't hear about it when I crash it. I love these targets from open blocks. I'm gonna eventually set up like a big target area for them. Like a big archery building with like all these cool lights and setups and like maybe have like an archery competition thing going on for like a little mini game for the server. But it actually did help me practice getting used to these new bows, you know, because I can get these bows back. So, if you'll notice, the light will only go on when I hit in the yellow. Well, it's supposed to only go on when I hit in the yellow. I think my redstone got screwed up though, and now it's gonna go on when I hit the red. Is it gonna go on when I hit the red? Yeah, it's going on when I hit the red. But if I made the redstone like a little further away, I do have redstone on me. I think that should be longer now. Let's try. Okay, hit the yellow there. Hit the blue. Hit the blue again. It's like almost harder to hit the red than it is the yellow. I think that those are hitting the red. That definitely hit the yellow. See, I think that definitely hit the red and it didn't go. Yeah, there we go. Hit the red. So yeah, now only when you hit the yellow will the light go off, which is kind of cool. Only when you get that bullseye. There we go. Super cool. I love those. Oh man, there's just so much to talk about. It's hard to know like how to progress to the next thing. I don't have the next thing I'm going to be doing is getting an auto rubber farm set up and maybe an auto tree farm as well for free coal. That's probably like Steve's cart's probably the next thing I'm going to do. Cuz this is like the only thing that I'm having to constantly manually do is a rubber, and I don't like it. So I want to auto get that. And this could be more automated as well, but I'm more worried about rubber right now. Whenever we have XP, sometimes we just stand on here, and it gets unloaded into this tank, and we'll go into this, and then you can enchant something. So you know you can store XP, and that way if you die, you don't lose any XP. It's pretty cool. And whenever we need XP, you know, these tanks hold the liquid in when you break the tank. Let's see if I can get this. Ah, damn it, it went into the hopper. I want to get it before it goes through the ender chest. Nice, I got it. Woo! Let's get away from these glitchy, or these laggy cows. But yeah, we can move these tanks just like that, and then I can put it on top of there and, you know, enchant something, so pretty cool. Before it gets fully nighttime, well, I guess I could sleep. That's the sweet thing about these sleeping bags, it's just super easy to sleep. Okay. So if we go over here, I've built something else that has been really helpful to me in setting up, and it took me like no time at all. Actually, well, this is what I built first. I went and captured some villagers with these cool nifty things called Safari Nets and the Safari Net Launcher. You know, you just, you know, launch this. It's like a Pokeball that you launch and you capture things. You can capture entities, any kind of mob, and then, you know, throw them wherever you want. So all you need is 3 to start an infinite villager breeder, which is what I started right in front of me. And so I got this golden lasso as well, which has a villager in it right now, actually, so I can show you. But, yeah, you put a bunch of, there's a villager up here right now, but you put a bunch of doors up there, and then this will basically be an infinite villager spawner. There's a certain few rules you have to follow when building it, but basically that's what happened. There we go. Okay, God. So, see if you can see it. There you go. That's the one I captured. I captured him because he looks so cool, you know? And, you know, he's from Mystcraft, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, that's how we captured and moved the villagers to start like an infinite villager breeder. And easy enough after you get that, you can move the villagers into an iron farm once you create it. So, and the iron farms are pretty easy to create. I want to go on normal again, just to show you. Yeah, it's not lagging less on short, I don't think. But, yeah, you can create one of these iron farms, and you don't need this ring thing that's around it, but this basically shows you where the village is within the areas if you apply a redstone signal to the village highlighter from open blocks, which is not that hard to make, I don't think. It was really cheap. Yeah, just an emerald, some wood, and some cobble. But then you flick a lever, and then this dome comes around it, which basically shows the border lines of the village. And then this is where things can spawn within the village, this line that you see here on the inside. So pretty cool. So no matter where these things, like this is where the golems will spawn, but it's also where villagers could potentially spawn. No, because they can't spawn, they have to breed. So they'd breed and then they'd come in there, but this is the village core where the iron golems could spawn, and then, so that means I did it right, basically. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm ablaze, but then they fall down here, you know? And that's like the lowest spot, and then that's the high spot, yeah. So yeah, this has got me a lot of iron, and I have a chunk loader here, 1 chunk loader per member, but yeah, it's got me a lot of iron, because the lava just auto kills them, and then, you know, the hoppers pick up the items, and the item ducts shoot them into here. Yeah, I'll show you how much iron I got, but I really like the way I'm really getting used to thermal expansion, and I do really like the way like fluid ducts and item ducts work, where you have to like put in a pneumatic servo, and then you can, you know, you don't need a lever to activate it. You can just have it not need a redstone signal and all that stuff. So it's pretty useful. But I have so much iron. And the reason I built the iron farm before I built the AE system, because I knew I was going to need a lot of iron for AE. So yeah, 790, and then this is from my quarries. So yeah, I have over 2,000. No, wait, let me think here. This is doubled, so it's 2630. 2630 plus 790. That's what I have. So basically 800 plus 2620. I don't know, 34 or something. But anyways, I think I have over 3,000 iron, which is super sick. But if you look at my ores, I should have quite a bit of stuff. Not that much copper, but I think I've been using it quite a bit lately. A lot of silver, a lot of lead, a lot of dark iron actually. I could wrath lamp the crap out of everything. Let's look at ingots. Yeah, I'm not doing hot for ingots right now, except for in tin and silver. Let's sort it by number of items. There we go. Yeah, copper I'm doing pretty good actually. Anyways, so I got this AE system set up because I was sick of not dealing with it. I hate not being able to search for my items and not being able to see all my items in one spot, and then looking through chests to be like, is it in there, or am I just missing it, or what, you know, like, so I'm just having trouble thinking of what I'm trying to say here. So I made this AE system. How it works is, well, there's a controller, and I'm not going to explain all the mod, but basically there's this controller. It's a storage system, and that needs to be powered. So this controller, it tells you everything that's connected. So, you know, it's got pieces of my crafting assembler thing. It's got all the stuff. And I'm not going to get in. I was just going to get into explaining all how it works, but no, that's going to take way too long now that I think about it. But basically, it allows me to do stuff like this. So I can see all my items, search for whatever I want my items, you know. I can see only the craftable items. I can auto-craft items. So say, stored craftable. Let's look at something that's only craftable. We don't have any of it. I could use a magmatic dynamo. So let's do this. So when couldn't you use a magmatic dynamo, right? So click begin like that. And if you look in the crafting monitor, it'll show you what it's crafting. So it's crafting invar right now, and you have to have the recipes for these things first. And then it's making the invar, but yeah, basically it just finished cooking in here, but it auto cooks things as well for you if you hook it up properly like I did. So I have all these crafting recipes. So, you know, this crafts one shiny metal with the shiny ingot, you know, it's just recipes, you know. This tells the machine how to craft it, and then it hooks it up to your storage so it can automatically craft it. So, yeah, so that's how it can automatically make me a magmatic dynamo, which I now have one of. So, super awesome. I'll show you all the stuff that I have auto-craftable, you know, when I go down there, but a lot of stuff. This is the thing that you make the patterns in, and yeah, I have it set up pretty nicely. Well, it's not even pretty nicely. I don't like how I have to have these. I think I'm gonna put these power cords behind like this one. But I was just debating on how I wanted my building and stuff. So let's go look at how this is all hooked up. So my power system. This is my power system. It's got this is my power system for like all my thermal expansion machines and my tesseract that powers my quarry, which I'll show you, and everything. So I've got 9 magmatic dynamos, and they each produce 80 per tick. Power output is 4 RF per tick, though. I'm confused. Anyways, I think it's 80 that it outputs. I thought. But now that I'm reading this, it says power output 4 RF per tick. But it must be more, because that doesn't really make sense. Because it's keeping up with an output of 700 RF per tick. So we've got these redstone energy conduits, which are the most expensive kind of conduits, and the resonant energy cell, which is the most expensive energy cell. Because look, you know, it can input 10,000, and I'm outputting 700, which it's keeping up with fine. If I increase it to 750, it still seems to keep up fine. But I think I remember doing, what was it, 9 times 80? Yes, so that's 720 RF per tick it should be outputting, if that's the right number that I'm looking at. And so 750 RF per tick should be too much for it, I thought. But apparently not. If I boot to 800, it probably will start to go down. I don't know if maybe this is just a visual bug.
If my quarry was on, it probably wouldn't be able to keep up. I don't know. I don't know what I should have this at. So let me know if what I'm doing wrong there. But it's all hooked up automatically to this and to all my machines. I have a separate setup here for my AE system. It's only got 3 magmatic dynamos hooked up to it, and a hardened energy cell. If I increase this, it will probably start to go down. Oh no, it's doing fine. Because this is what, 80 times 3, so that's 240 RF per tick. See, that must have been just a glitch, because see, now it's saying on these power output 80. Oh no, it's not a glitch. It's because it only needs to output 4. It's not needing to output more. It's like because it's full. That's what it is. That's what it is. So these are like really heavily being used, you know. These are all hooked up, by the way, to an ender tank. All my magmatic dynamos are hooked up to one ender tank and one endothermic pump in the nether, which I can show you if you want, but yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just one pump in the nether with lava. That's all it is, going into an ender tank. So I probably won't show it to you. And then the ender tank, you know, has been powering everything for me. So it's been really working out. And okay, so this has seemed like enough power for now. I'll probably need to increase that eventually because I'm going to be adding more to my applied energistics. And I'm going to make a second bottom floor for like all my tech stuff, like a tech basement. And I'm going to make it neater and stuff eventually, but I just wanted to get it set up. So here's all my recipes. So this is random stuff recipes. I've got, you know, my ender pouch. By the way, this ender pouch is awesome. It makes it show, it's connected to the ender chest that's connected to my AE system, so I can just throw anything in there and it'll go right into my system. It just needs to update. So that's like one of my favorite items in the game. I have unlimited storage whenever I go mining because I can just throw it all back in my system. Well, unlimited storage to a point until my AE system fills up, which will never happen because I'll just keep expanding it. So yeah, this is all my AE stuff that I have auto-crafted. Right now I'm going with 16K storages, just because I can afford it. This is all my vanilla stuff that I have auto-crafting. This is all my thermal expansion stuff. This is in the wrong spot though. So when you take it out there, you can see that it's a recipe, and not the actual block. So there we go. Put this right there. Then this is all the IC2 stuff. So I have it all nicely organized in here so I can, you know what's going on. And this is the Buildcraft start page. That's all I got. Yeah, really cool though. And this, if you didn't know, this is what makes it, this is where you put all the recipes in so you can, tell your AE system how to make stuff, without machines, just the non-machine recipes, just the crafting recipes. And inside it you put different things, different crafting GPUs and pattern encoders to determine how many pages of recipes you can have and how fast it will craft things. So you can make these cubes bigger and then they'll craft faster and be able to hold more recipes. So I eventually will do that. But right now 14 pages is plenty and it crafts plenty fast enough. So yep. That's my thermal expansion and my AE setup, like in a nutshell. Like nothing really else to say. I got this 1 power thing going on. I have all these IndustrialCraft things, but I'm working on improving my power for it. Right now, it's not. Well, it's decently powerful actually. It's just slow. It needs upgrades. I'm working on upgrades and I'm working on more power as well at the same time. Because I want. Oh, hello, mister. Do you want any steak? Or maybe you want some abysmal rock? Good? Have some steak. Yeah. Be nice. These guys are so funny. Take more. Are you gonna give me anything? How do you befriend these guys? Let me know. Do I have to give them something better? Anyways, this guy doesn't like me very much. So I've got 3 low voltage solar arrays. I'm working on getting a medium, and I've got 2 geothermal generators, which produce 20 EU per tick, and these each produce 8, I believe. Yep. So I've got 8 times 3, 24. 24 plus 40. So I have 46 EU per tick being produced, and 46. 40, 44? 64. What am I talking about? 40 plus 24. So that's 64. So I have 64 EU per tick being thrown into here, which isn't that great. And what I've heard is the MFE is the new MFSU. So does the MFSU even exist anymore? Yeah, it does. I've heard that it's the new MFSU, so basically this is even a tier higher than it was before. But anyways, I've got an MFE here, so I can, charge my stuff. And I just wanted to show you, what these when they turn on and how quickly it can recharge. It's not that quick. It's decently quick though. Like, see, I have a decent amount of power. It's not bad. And I just need to get some transformer and overclocker upgrades going. And the auto crafting for them as well, which includes setting up an aqueous accumulator with a liquid transposer. So for now, this is my IC2 setup, and I'm gonna set up I think I'm gonna set up like a separate uranium processing unit, and then have my main machines and then my uranium processing machines. Just cause that's gonna be a thing to do. I've got this, and I've got all these able to be auto craftable. I don't know why I made these one day, but yeah, I've got all of them available. So this one holds 10 million RF. This one holds 2,000K, 400K, and then 80K. So 10 million. And I have another one. I just haven't filled it up yet because I gotta leave it overnight to fill it up because it takes so damn long. But I fill them up in these, and I think that I could. If I chop something down and then I had this, I've heard that these are like batteries. I haven't tried it out yet, but send, receive, activate to charge held items, must remain in the hotbar, use while sneaking to activate. So let's look. I need some more redstone flux in this, not very much, but. What was I charging? Oh, it did charge it. Nice. You didn't have to use 1 million RF to do it, though. I don't know how to use those properly. This luggage is extremely cool. Before I had this ender pouch, I was using this luggage, and it's extremely cool. I'll place all the ones I had down just to show you the extent of how crazy it was when I was mining. No, because I'd never had all of these out at once. But so cool. They follow you around and then they just like pick up stuff for you, and you can just pick them up and then they'll still be holding the stuff. You pick them up with a wrench or whatever. They eat each other if you're not careful when you're picking them up though. So yeah, I pick it up and there you go. You can click into them. These aren't how they normally look though. You have to hit them with lightning to charge them like this, but my buddy Dom has a lightning wand. So he charged all my chests for me, and this, I think it increases the storage and makes them like more durable, I think. So that's really cool. So I want to show you what it's like when they gather something up though. Now we just got one out. So throw in this. Okay, never mind. It's not doing it right now. Is it when it's like... I think it's when it's something special that he only does it. Run flesh, maybe? Yeah, you heard it there, right? My volume's pretty low, but In the recording, you should fully hear that.
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, I love that. I don't know why. I guess it's when he's eating like stuff he likes and stuff. I don't know. But anyways, that's the luggage, and I really liked it for early game. But now that I have this unlimited ender pouch storage, there's not really a point to it. When I was making this, it was taking a long time to cook all this abysmal stone and then craft it every time. So I set it up. I had it set up over there, but I can show you kind of how I had it set up. But you can make. I was trying all this, so you can make patterns, and I had this pattern, and I made it multiple times on accident, so that's why you're seeing multiple of them. But this is where you make the crafting recipe. So you stick one of these blank ones in there, and then you tell it what to do. So it takes an abysmal rock and makes it into a fitted abysmal, and then you use a cyclic assembler, which is right here, to take that recipe, and then it will use it if it gets any of the input of the recipe and create the output. So as you'll be able to see, it has the that same recipe in there. So when I put this in, it will automatically use the recipe and create a fitted abysmal zone. So what I had going on was because to make this you need this, and so I was just getting tons of this abysmal stone and then cooking it. And then once it was cooked, it would get auto put into the cyclic assembler, and then auto put into this, and then it would go into an ender chest that would send it to the filler. So this auto built itself completely while I was not even here. It was basically like a few blocks, and then just set it up completely so it just automatically cooked all because I had tons of hoppers going up above it too, so I fit tons of abysmal stone in there, and then it just auto made it. So kind of cool, even though this is the lamest building ever, and I didn't let it finish because I didn't want it to, because I'm gonna be taking out this roof anyways. So actually, I think Lewis stopped it. Okay. I crafted these gravity guns, I believe. Yeah, totally did. But I've been able to move spawners around with them, and I can show you the other things. I think that this is it for here. That's just my list of things that I need lots of right now. Need lots of those things. I think that that's it for what's going on around here. So I'll probably show you the blaze farm. Oh yeah, no, that's not it. Let's get some saplings to show you the last part of my base. This is going to be a long episode again. I always do way too much in between episodes, and then I really only have... Okay. I've been using all my saplings, that's why. On this. But yeah, when I take so long in between episodes, I've got some cleaning up to do. Like, I'm going to move this aqueous. It's not supposed to be there. I'm going to redo my whole Tinker's Construct smeltery. I'm going to have a room for it as well. I know what I'm doing with it now, so I know how I want it built. I'm going to clean all of this up, though, because it's all just a bunch of stuff. And Gator doesn't even live here anymore, so I'm going to ask him to clean up if he's watching. Clean up this if you're not living here anymore anyways, because this is a freaking mess. So, over here. So I've got, I've got an ethanol fuel set up. And I haven't got it pumping into any engines, just into here. And we've only got 77,000, but it's a good start. So we just got our power from our Tesseract. This is where our old power system was, so that's why it's got holes here. And I just moved it into my new building and set it up with AE and all that. So Tesseract going into the energy cell, going into a fermenter, which I'm going to set it up so it auto gets... I'm going to reset this all up anyways, because this is all a mess. This is just temporary. But yeah, it's got fertilizer in it, and then when you put saplings in it, it creates biomass. And then it puts the biomass into here, and then it creates ethanol with that biomass. And then it pours the ethanol as you can see, just from one sapling, nice, into there. So all you need is fertilizer, which you get from apatite, which you can mine in the world, and saplings, and the aqueous accumulator pumps water into it as well. But yeah, and then these item ducts, if I click into it, I'll be able to show you. So this pneumatic servo allows you to click into them and then disable the redstone requirement. And you can also filter things, I think, which is really cool. So that's how that works. Like quarry setup, I could show you. Definitely worth a show. It's just right over here, I believe. Yep, I see it. Whew, I think it's done. I'm pretty sure it's done, actually. Yeah, I know it's done. Yay. So, it's pretty good. It's got redstone energy cell, which is all it needs. Does anyone know, I wanted to ask this, first questions first. So, does anyone know the conversion rate between MJ and RF? Because I need to know that. I need to know. But apparently quarries take a max of 500 MJ per tick. So, and these, I have it, so I can output, I can output 700, over 700 without it even going down, RF per tick, without this even being decreased. But my question is, where does it start to get pointless, you know? Where does it start to be that I'm overpowering the quarry more than it can even handle? You know? If it's the exact same and say I only need 500 RF, I don't want to be putting 700 RF into it because that's just wasting power. So yeah, just let me know if you know what it is. But yeah, I got a tesseract, same deal, set up to energy cell and quarry into my ender chest. That goes all into my system, and I have the biggest quarry possible, and I've done it twice. And I've only done it twice, the big quarries. I've done a few other of the regular size quarries though as well. So yeah, I'm getting rich because of it. It's helping out. It's definitely helping out. I hate this moonstone. It's gonna blow it all of a sudden in the night there'll be an explosion and it'll just come out of the sky. And it's gonna break something one of these days. One day I swear it's gonna like land on my machines. That's why I wanted to move my machines inside so fast, because of that stupid moonstone. I was scared it was gonna break my shit. There's a bug where sometimes sleeping doesn't work. Might be to do with the morph, because I had to edit the config so we could sleep in the morph. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. But now let's go to the nether. Oh yeah, I want to show you my, yeah. So if you didn't know, the excavator is just like the hammer but for sand, and this thing's stupid. My axe is just stupid good. I also got the Axe of the Stream from a dungeon chest, and then I got a Repair 2 book just by enchanting at the Blaze Farm, which I'll be showing you. So I have an Axe of the Stream with a Repair 2, but I need more enchants on it for it to be better than this axe still. And I'll show you why. So, this tree, right? Done. It's like, that's it. It's done. The leaves, the only difference, this is sweet because it gets the leaves too. It gets them really fast. But, you have to sit there. So, watch. I'll cut down the whole tree, but I have to sit here and cut down the whole tree. Like this. Instead of it being completely instant, you know what I mean? But the sweet thing is it cuts down the leaves too with this axe, which is, that's the only annoying part about this other axe is you cut down the tree so fast and then it's just like, okay, now you have like a bunch of saplings to wait for. But I'm gonna eventually take out this whole forest with this axe because I'm sick of these stupid cherry trees everywhere. Don't like them. They're too abundant. Like if there was the odd one, sweet. But this much pink, I'm not okay with it. But yeah, I do love my axe for that reason. Let's go into the nether before I get too distracted. You can't see it on the map anymore because I haven't been there anymore. The map updated, you know, and I lost all my waypoints and stuff. Well, actually I didn't lose all my waypoints, but I lost all my map progress. But oh yeah, I forgot to show you. I've got cave spiders and zombies here, and I have a spider spawner too, or a skelly spawner too, somewhere around here. Yeah, let's show you the nether farm because that's probably the second coolest thing. But it's not. It's just a temporary thing right now. Like I'm gonna build a fully fledged one, probably in the overworld if I can move the spawners through the portals. Actually, Dom has a wand Okay, so Dom has a wand, I think, that can pick up spawners. It's the dislocation wand. So I think that would be able to take them through the portals. Then we can have a blaze farm in the overworld. Because blaze farm in the overworld is good, so you can use water. So, to kill the blaze automatically. Anyways. But, actually, it would be... I hate ghasts. I don't even care about their drops. So I gotta cover these pistons up. So stupid. But I've got, you know, just one row of pistons. It's not built beautifully. You can see it up here. Oh, it's so loud for me. So yeah, you've got two spawners because I used the gravity gun to move one of the spawners there. It can't. I don't think it can move spawners through portals though. I don't know. I haven't tried yet. Anyways, then I have some pistons up there that push them off this ledge and, you know, kind of funnel them down a little bit. God. Oh my god. Stop shooting my blaze farm. Where is he even? Down here? Oh, what a jerk. Such a jerk. Oh yeah, this isn't mine, but this is what my endothermic pump setup looks like. Bunch of stone in the lava lake. Okay. Finally. So, yeah, they gather down there. Oh, there's a wither skeleton in there. Sweet. And then they fall down into this little room, and then these turtles, which are still Christmas related, apparently, even though it's after Christmas, they kill them. And they don't really kill them fast enough. I may need to think of a way to kill them fast enough, because when I AFK'd here, I came back and there was like over 200 blazes, and they weren't dead yet. So that means that they don't kill them fast enough. But basically what happens is, I got vacuum hoppers that pick up the XP and the drops. You can't really see them. But they're there. You can kind of see them right now. They're there. But they pick up the drops. But some of them don't get picked up because the hopper, I think, or not the hopper, the turtle tries to pick them up, and then they get like right there, like that one. And so I have these obsidian pipes that catch those ones and put them into the system as well. So, you know, this is just an auto XP farm. You just stand here and wait, and it'll gather XP and drops automatically, which is pretty sweet. Even though all we need is the magnet from Thaumcraft that will pull them down, and then this farm will be fully fine, I think. And maybe a different turtle setup, I'm not sure. But yeah, so the items get, the extra items that get caught behind the turtles get thrown through these pipes. And there's a one-way pipe right there to make sure that they go into this chest. And then the vacuum hoppers, which you can see now, output XP to these fluid ducts. And then they output items to the item ducts. which go right into these ender chests right here and here. And the XP just goes into the tank at both sides. We should see some XP here. There we go. You just seen it. Some more fluid XP juice, and then it gets put into this tank, and then this takes it out of the tank and puts it into make sure that the enchantment table's full. So yeah, and you can also deposit your XP if you collect any yourself, just to put it back into the tank and into the system. And yeah, that's it. It's just an auto XP and drop farm without you having to like kill one thing. And it's got 2 spawners, but I could easily add more because I've found more blaze spawners, so it could be a crazy farm eventually, and we'll never need blaze again, that's for sure. So that's the blaze farm. I'm gonna show you a couple morphs as well that I got. I'm gonna have to turn. I don't know. Okay. So I'll show you a couple morphs. So I've got like pretty much so many. Darkling. These things are crazy. I'm gonna go on F5 mode, but oh, why does there have to be a bunch of enemies? But I'm pretty invisible, as you can see. That's what I look like. Just a little dog kind of thing. Those things are cool, but they're annoying when they're killing you and you don't know what the hell's killing you. I do have that morph right in front of me too, but it's not a very exciting one. Earth Elemental. Don't know what those guys are from. Probably ours Magica. These guys are cool. And I haven't played with them since I could fly. Oh yeah. Sick. Oh yeah. They're such a cool mob because look at how they like float around like that. That's so cool. They like jiggle. There's one of these spawners. I want to make a farm out of them. I don't know what they drop though. If they don't drop anything, then there's no point in making a farm. But damn, these things are cool. They have these big hives in the Nether. There's one right there. Pretty sure that's one too. But they have these big hives with spawners in the Nether that are pretty cool. Almost died from these guys. Definitely like flying around as one of these guys though. How tall are they? Like I'm just wondering if I'm gonna have the glitchy problem that bats have. Oh yeah, I can't even fit in a 1 block space. Yeah, no, definitely can't fit in a 1 block space. So what other morphs? I got Silverfish, Tiny Knight. That's a pretty good one. You can kill the other members on the server and become them, you know. Mana Creeper, Phantom. This one's cool. And this one, I'll probably put particle effects on just to show you. But, because you won't be able to see me. I'm completely invisible. And I don't have my particle effects turned on when I play because the blaze particle effects are way too annoying if you're morphed into the blaze. So, I didn't see this guy when he was trying to kill me, you know. He's fully invisible. But if you turn particle effects on, that's what you see. You just see just particles floating around at you. That's all this mob is particles. How big am I though, I wonder? Definitely taller than a block. I think I'm 2 blocks high. Yeah, 2 blocks high. Interesting though. So if someone doesn't have particle effects, which they probably won't if they're playing with the Morph mod, you could totally be invisible and sneak up on them. This guy was deadly too. I think that he was giving me the wither effect, but I'm not sure. Got like every single villager. I think this is my favorite one. He looks so funny when you're running around. But yeah, I wish they had some powers or something, or else I'd use them more, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. Iron Golem, which I'm not sure what does that thing mean on the side there? Like the power that it has. I have no idea. He walks so funny though. Okay, so this is Tiny's place. He's gonna build a spaceship, I believe, that he's working on. He's got a ton of geothermal generators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is he 26? I don't know. Anyways, he's got a lot of geothermal generators. He just got AE set up as well. I don't know why his gold cables are red and what that means. Does that mean they're like overheating or something? I'm not sure. He's got a nice little setup, and he's got some like overclockers and transformer upgrades in his things. So his IC2 machines are a lot faster than mine, and it looks like he's getting some. He's got some infusion crafting started. I know Dom's got a lot done in Thaumcraft, and I think Tiny's working there as well. But that's cool. A wand recharge station. That's pretty sweet. I really got to get into Thaumcraft. There's so much I want to do first. I love the Thaumcraft stuff though. It looks so cool. I love the textures of it. Oh yeah, that's what I got to show you. The hub. So we have like a little hub, in the nether. Just with some basic Mystcraft stuff. So I have my book right here. I should probably move my book into my base. Possibly. But I don't know how I want people to... I don't want to know if I want them to teleport into my base. But anyways, you go to the nether, and then we have this little crappy room where you can teleport to everyone else's place. So, should have a sign, maybe. So there's Gator's place, I think. And then this one's Tiny's, and then this is Dom's. And this is mine, so, you know. And this is the end, because we defeated the dragon already. I don't know if I mentioned that. But yeah, we definitely defeated the dragon. I don't want to go to there right now, but yeah, that's super easy. So I usually record it, but it's super easy and it's really boring, so I didn't know why I would show it. So this should be to Dom's, and then we can check out Dom's place. These are so cool. This is one of the reasons I gotta get started in Thaumcraft, because these look sick and they light up such a good area. I haven't seen this. At all. Cool. So he's using the building guide to make himself some domes, which is pretty sweet. I love it. I love it already. And he's got his wand recharge station too. Yeah, I gotta get building my building nicer, because this is awesome how cool it looks already without even having that much done. So yeah, this is the building guide, by the way. Oh, I just changed the size of it. I think if I just hit the other side, it'll go back. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, this is the building guide, and you can change the size of it and change the shape you want and whatever. I love it. You can, if you're a shitty builder like I am, this is like the best block ever, because it just helps you build. And I'm gonna actually maybe have a nice, like a half decently nice place, you know. So Dom's got that. He's got golems that aren't doing their work. Oh, Dom, you're gonna have to check your farm. Check it, Dom! I don't know why they're not picking up their stuff. Maybe they're too stupid? I don't know. Holy crap, that's why. So, I'm thinking that's why. Let me just take half a stack of potatoes and see if he starts to put them in there. And then they start to work. Aren't you supposed to be filling that up with water? That's cool though. Golems are sweet in the new Thaumcraft. He's got AE too. Sweet. Sleeping bag. Good craft, Dom. Good craft. Redstone furnace. He's just got a small thermal expansion set up. But he's got deep storage. I'm gonna have to make some deep storage units. I gotta get some of these though for my cobble and stuff. Cool. So this is Dom's place, and I think the only place I'm yet to show you is Gators, but I don't know if I should show Gators, because think he's planning on recording, and he probably doesn't want me to show it off until he does something and records it and shows it himself. I just know that Dom's not recording and Lewis isn't recording, so it's cool if I show their stuff. We'll connect with machines. AE will connect with machines next to it. No need for the wire. Oh. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I had. That's why I have Tiny on the server. He's like my mentor in Feed the Beast. He tells me all the things that you need to know to not be stupid. I gotta look at it though, because I gotta look at that. Where's the stupid? Where's your book, Dom? I'm pissed. Oh, I walked right by it. Because I forgot your book's not the same place as where it teleports you to. I gotta check out whatever Lewis is talking about now. So what you're saying is this controller is right now attached to the crafting monitor. But you're saying if I break this, it will still be attached to the crafting monitor? Oh, see, it's not. You liar! Oh, it's because it's not beside one of the powered machines. So it does need to be. This one. This one needs to be. I'm going to be resetting this, redoing all the cabling behind anyways. I just wanted to see if he's correct. So this should still have the crafting terminal then. And like, I shouldn't need any of these cables. These should all be still hooked up. Nice. So I don't actually need all the cabling. That's crazy. So I can, oh man, that'll definitely come into play when I'll redo this setup. I need the cabling to connect to this one though. For now. Cause it needs to connect to the crafting monitor, but I'm gonna be moving these machines all around anyways, like I said. So, okay. I just wanted to see if he was telling the truth. So I'm gonna be Twitch streaming now a lot because I figured out my settings perfectly. I know exactly how I want to stream and how to make it not lag and how to make it best quality possible. And I also ordered a new microphone stand and also I ordered, what else did I order? A stand and a shock mount. And that way I'll be able to have the mic. I don't know, my stand right now is just horrible. So I really have to like make sure I'm forcing myself to talk into the microphone and stuff. And also I'm not even going to be using this microphone for live streaming because I got like a headset mic which is good enough quality for you to hear. My voice will be good quality still, and I can just wear headphones, and I can also mute when I need to mute. Say if somebody walks in the room and I need to mute my microphone on my live stream because they're, being annoying, I can do that at the click of a button right off of my headset instead of having to like go into my live stream settings and click mute on my microphone, which is cool. So I'll be able to live stream more comfortably, and I really enjoy the idea of live streaming and interacting with people more. So I'm gonna be doing that. And what else to say? If you want to join the server, message me, but no guarantees. We don't really care about having that many people. We just like to have a few people that we like. We only want people that we like enjoy playing with, and that are decent age, and people that like building stuff together and stuff like that. We're not. My point is, we're not really worried about getting more members, but you can apply, and if we like you, then we'll give you a shot. And how it works is you'll probably get like a week on the server, basically like a trial run, and I'll be that's just the time when I'll just kind of make sure that you're not just on here just to have a server to play on, and that you actually care about interacting with us and stuff like that. And you're not just coming on and then like annoying everyone else and then logging off instead of like actually working on stuff. Stuff like that, you know, just for the first week to make sure you're all good. And then if you pass that, you're good to go. Pretty much. Obviously, if you still do something wrong, then something wrong. But anyways, I am talking about nothing. Let me know if you want me to, if you'd rather see, I can never decide, but if you'd rather see world tours, or if you'd rather see me fumble around with stuff. But for now, my plan is to do world tour kind of stuff and, you know, just show you what I've done. And then in my live streams is where I'm going to actually be working on it, because that way I'm not worried about fumbling around and making a crisp video that, you know, gets put together well. Not that my videos are put together well anyways, but when I'm live streaming, it's just like, it's different. I can work on stuff and not worry about a time limit and not worry about how much I'm boring everyone. It's just like, if you don't want to watch, you don't watch. It's just like, this is just me playing, you know? And you guys can help me figure out things more properly while I'm doing them, instead of just sitting there guessing for hours. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. World tours in the videos, and then you'll see me building stuff in my stream once I get going into that. But follow me on Twitch. I'll have the link. And I'll follow me on Twitter as well, because that's where I'll be announcing my streams. But I think if you follow me on Twitch, you get an email when I go live. I don't know. But yeah, I noticed thank you for the lot of views on the last video. Much appreciated. I guess Feed the Beast is getting popular again, judging by the views on my last video. Not like that's just a lot for me. It's nearly 1,000 now, I think. And that's a lot for me on a regular LP video. Crazy, I've never seen this place before. What kind of trees are these? Willow leaves. Willow wood. So I'm gonna try to work to make them better. Whoa. I did not know you could just get moss. I've been like working so hard for my moss. I'm gonna stop talking because this video is probably already way too long, so have a good one. If you guys really don't like the long videos, let me know and I'll try to make them like crisp, and I'll do a lot of cutting and try to make them, you know, here's this, instead of just rambling on and having kind of a more vlog type video, you know, and just me talking randomly about everything and just rambling about nothing. So if you'd rather like a quick 6-minute update video on everything I've done, let me know and I'll start doing that, because it just seems like not that many people are watching the entire thing, but I understand it's a long video, so I don't expect people to, and I'm not thinking that I'm entirely super interesting. Anyways, see you guys later. Bye.